Hey everybody, I'm coming to you live. I just haven't got the time to edit videos, and I just kind of want to get this out without any edits anyway. We had something awful happen to our family, and I guess this is something that's been happening in this area. We got a dog. It was a companion. It was a healing dog for my spouse. My wife had cardiac arrest when she was 9 years old. The doctor said she wouldn't survive, and she did. Granted, when your brain goes without oxygen for several minutes, you develop some problems. And we decided that she needed a dog to give her unconditional love and to ground her. And it was working. We had an American Bulldog for a couple of months, and then he got real sick, and I didn't know what was wrong with the dog. I'd never seen anything like this before. I called my sister-in-law, who helped us get the dog. They didn't know what to do. We thought maybe it was a sickness that would pass, but things happened very, very quickly, and just very fast. I'd never seen anything like it. And the dog started acting weird, couldn't walk, was falling down, running into things. He would run in one direction until he hit a wall, run in another random direction until he hit another wall, and then just got to the point where he didn't want to move, didn't want to get up. And you know, we didn't know what was happening. We talked to people, and we did end up bringing him into the vet, and the vet said that he had seen this hundreds of times before, and that it was clear that somebody had poisoned our dog with antifreeze. So I want to bring awareness out there that this is something that happens. It's something that needs to stop. Obviously, you need to watch your pets closely. Our dog was an inside dog, so the dog only goes outside to use the bathroom. He's a very good dog that way. He was out in our backyard for a total of maybe 15 minutes when this happened. So, you know, I've talked to other people who have pit bulls, and they tell me that people are so prejudiced against these dogs that they will just poison them. I don't know, maybe they think they're doing the world a favor by getting rid of these dogs, but it wasn't a purebred pit bull. It was some sort of mix, I think American Bulldog. But regardless, it's an animal, and regardless of your prejudice against it, it's just not your right to kill a family's pet or any animal without reason. It's pretty ridiculous. And friends of mine who have pit bulls have said that they had to go outside with their dogs every time their dogs had to go to the bathroom, because these sort of things happen, and they were aware of it. I was not aware that people were this prejudiced or this cruel towards this breed of animal. So I want to bring some awareness out there. You know, I'm also tempted to install more cameras around the outside of my house, because, you know, what happened a few months before that is somebody ran off with a bicycle. It wasn't an expensive bicycle or anything, but you know, just the the things that are happening and the things that people do nowadays are just, it's wrong. It's sad, and I hope nothing like this happens to any of your guys' dogs. I hope we can bring awareness, maybe start some sort of neighborhood watch and find people who are doing things that are not right. In the town just down the way from us here, about 15 miles away, the same thing. The vets have told us that people are poisoning pit bulls in that town. So I really don't think that this was some random accident. I realize with the time of year it is that people may be changing out their coolant systems in their vehicles, but regardless, it's illegal to change out your cooling system in the street. It's certainly illegal to leave antifreeze in the street. And our dog we could barely get him out the door. He didn't want to go on walks anyway. He's, they're very short-haired dog. They get cold easy. He occasionally would go for a walk to the mailbox. So, it's not some sort of random accident, I don't think. I think this was intentional, whoever did this. And, it almost seems like nowadays that justice is rarely ever served. I mean, just look at the things that people get away with. And, I realize that people, they all want to shout and cry about, their privacy and that sort of thing. But, what are we going to do to prevent people from doing terrible things like this? We got to do something about it. And anyways, I have some other things that I've been wanting to talk about, and gardening things, obviously, because this is a gardening channel, or related things. But I know a lot of you gardeners out there have dogs, you have pets. Some of you have all kinds of pets, and it'd break your heart if anything ever happened to them. So I hope that your animals are doing well, and that you're living life to the fullest. And as always, I want to encourage you guys to grow organic, eat organic, so you can be organic.